You're now listening to TSC Rapid Fire on the PRO Media Network.
What's up, sports world? What's going on? It's Big Q, and we doing our Ring Kings Boxing Ring King edition. And on the line, we got Eddie Too Mean Johnson, our boxing expert, on the line. What's going on, Too Mean?
Yo, what's good?
We had some great boxing this past weekend that occurred, man. Sean Porter took on Danny Garcia in an interesting fight, and a lot of hype leading up to this one. A lot of people thought that Garcia was going to win. A lot of people thought Porter was going to win. Me and you previewed this fight. We both picked Porter to win the fight, and we both named why he would win the fight, and we were pretty prophetic in our calling of the fight, and pretty much what ended up happening is what we said. Garcia wasn't busy enough in this fight, and ultimately Sean Porter was able to mix it up. He boxed with him and then also got busy and eventually was able to outpoint Garcia, who had tremendous laws during this fight. At the end of the fight, Eddie hinted at retirement and leaving the game, man, and his father anyway. But let me get your take on the Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia fight. What happened?
Sean Porter just outworked him. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia was not throwing combinations, just throwing one punch at a time. Like, you can't win no fight throwing one punch at a time with other guys throwing combinations and landing, you know what I'm saying? Putting the pressure on you, you know what I'm saying? You can't just, like, say, think you're going to just throw 1-2 punches, think you're going to win the fight, and then at the last 2 rounds, and then start throwing combinations, you know what I'm saying? You don't win no fight like that. And his father, his trainer, should have known better than that. I think it's time for him to switch trainers, man. I know a lot of fighters can't do that when it come down to telling their father, hey, look, Dad, you're not doing the right job, man. I think I need to hire somebody with more experience that's going to get me up for these fights. You know what I'm saying, with the right game plan to win these fights. But it was definitely the right decision. Sean Porter definitely won that fight. Unanimous decision. That was definitely the right decision because he was more busy. He was throwing a combination, he put the pressure on him. And Garcia was not throwing combination. He waited till like the 11th, 12th round before he started really getting his combinations off, which he was effective, but it was too late. You know what I'm saying? So it's his fault he lost that fight. And, you know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing from Sean Porter. He had the right game plan. He executed the right game plan. He won the unanimous.
It was definitely an interesting fight, man, and I think that the Garcias was upset and thinking that they should have, well, I guess, win the fight. I don't know what fight that he was fighting. I mean, what I could say about Garcia, he was terrific when he was fighting, you know, but that was something that we watched and knew that it might be an issue going into this fight unless he was able to switch up his style and get more busier, because that's pretty much how it's going to go. Sean Porter is a guy he's a Tasmanian devil. You ever seen the cartoon Tasmanian devil? The guy's twisting and turning and punching and tearing up stuff. And that's what he did, man. He was always busy. He was always on the attack. You know, he even switched it up and even boxed with him. And it was times when Garcia just was lulled into activity. He would stand in front of him. He would not connect. He wouldn't throw combinations. I just don't understand the principle. I agree with you that if he wants to reinvent himself and come back into it so he can challenge these fighters, that's what he's going to have to do. When he was fighting and actually throwing punches, he was accurate, and his shots were landing pretty good on Sean Porter. He was actually beating him up, hitting him with some really good shots, man. That's when he was actually throwing, though.
Right, he had Sean Porter, forced him to grab, because the punches was very effective. When he did decide to throw the combinations and land, Sean Porter had to hold on because he felt the effects of that, man. But like I said, he was not busy enough. I don't see why his trainer, his dad, didn't pick up on look, throw combinations. You'll get him out. He probably would have got him out of there or something. But you know what I'm saying?
You would have definitely got him. He definitely would have got him out of there, Too Mean. I think he definitely got him out if he would have got a little bit more busy. But we knew that going into the fight, that Garcia was not going to be more act than Sean Porter. We just knew that. And of course, like we always say, styles make fights. If styles make fights, then we knew that the busy style was going to beat a non-busy style unless the guy is just whatever he's thrown is just that damaging and that accurate. But he just was not. He was not throwing enough punches to keep Porter off of him, for one, and two, not enough to impress the judges, which you expect him to do. But anyway, Sean Porter, he finishes 29-2-1, and he gets a big win, and it's setting him up for a possible matchup with a guy like Errol Spence, perhaps. Who knows from this point in the future whether or not he'll get a shot at one of those belts. Danny Garcia drops again, 34-2. His fault and them hinted at him retiring. I just don't understand why he would hint at retirement. And I agree with you. He need to switch, bring another trainer there to kind of reinvent himself a little bit here, because sometimes you have to do that. You got to make adjustments. Isn't that what it's about in the first place, to me?
Well, yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I know it's his dad, but the business is business thing. And personal dad, but look, I need somebody that's going to get me, you know what I'm saying, with the right, be able to be effective in that ring, man, to come down to winning these fights. That was a title on the line, you know what I'm saying? Could have been champ again, but game plan, he wasn't able to execute the game plan, whatever that game plan was, and his dad didn't get him up. I don't know what was going on in the corner of the film that I watched. I don't know what his dad was telling him, but whatever he was telling him wasn't effective, man, because he lost that fight. He definitely lost by a unanimous decision.
That is, and that's our recap on the fight. Not too much to talk about. We know we called it in the preview of the Porter and Garcia fight. In the end, unanimous decision by all three judges, handed over to Sean Porter as he gets to win a nice win over Garcia. And that'll do it for this edition of the Ring Kings. You enjoyed the content, please subscribe to our social media pages. The links in the description below. If you want to hear more great content, you can contribute on Patreon at www.patreon.com/the PRO Media Network and give a donation to help empower the platform as we continue to deliver great boxing content, sport content to you. So from me and my guest, Eddie Too Mean Johnson, peace.
Peace.
What's up, sports world? The PRO Media Network is on a mission to reach 10,000 subscribers. So besides our regular programs like the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, the Pelican Post Game Report, Rapid Fire TSC, and others, we will be expanding out and offering other content like movie, anime, and gaming reviews for your entertainment. So if you enjoy our content, please donate at our Patreon page. Also subscribe, comment, and share. And help the PRO Media Network reach 10,000 subs. Peace.
Sports fans are gearing up and saving big at Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear. From all the leagues, teams, and players you love, unique one-of-a-kind designs exclusively by Fanatics, and autographed collectibles from today's biggest stars shipped directly to your home. Join Fanatics Rewards for free to earn fan cash on every purchase. Shop now and for a limited time, get 20% off all orders. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.